Yet our best trained, best educated, best equipped, best prepared soldiers refuse to fight. As a matter of fact, it's safe to say they rather switch than fight. Oh, it's a hydration situation where the locker room comes to life and the X's and O's meets the I's and U's. You want to show some love? Like and subscribe to this channel, and let's get into ding, 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 ding. And in this corner, we have Donald Trump. And in this corner, we have Kamala Harris. Now, it's one thing to vote, and please vote, because if you don't support somebody, you ain't got my support. Please vote. But damn, how did we get to this place where when you vote, you ain't just pro for your side, but you anti they side. You don't just ride for your side, but you want to go get the other side. Well, this video is going to break it all down, let you guys know how the beef really occurs in today's American politics, or should I say, politics. But before we do all that, make sure you log on to projecttransition.org and help us educate and empower these itty-bitties out here. You see them right here? Look at these itty-bitties. We got to make sure that they get exposure and experiences so they don't beef over politics. They know that we are all one big family. If you do that, become a gym member, I will give you that signed autographed book of Never Shut Up. Okay, well, this weekend was interesting. A lot of good football. Obviously, college started off on Saturday. The NFL has stolen Sunday from the Lord and Savior in our churches. So we watched some good football yesterday. And guess what we saw also, if you were watching? Things like this. So first I see Le'Veon Bell, who doesn't play football anymore, but decides he wants to dip his big toe in politics. And I see this. I say, oh, damn. Trump or the salt and pepper. Let's call it salt and pepper for this one, if y'all know that song. Okay. And he's wearing the shirt. I mean, for real, he's wearing the shirt. It says Trump or salt and pepper. Goodness. And of course, people are going to jump on him. Some of the recognizable names, some of the people who do what they do. Roland Martin, you're backing Keith Olbermann. Oh man, we just know. So you still have those Bible tattoos, you washed up Flash and the pan fraud. I don't know what that means. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now I knew he was gonna get attacked for attacking. And let's just get into some of these responses by some of the obvious candidates. Jamil Hill, homie. I don't believe in telling athletes to shut up and dribble, or in your case, shut up and run the football. Funny. You have a right to say whatever you want, but you already knew that but was coming. That doesn't mean it protects you from public criticism and correction. To call a highly educated, accomplished black woman a salt and pepper is despicable. I'm embarrassed we went to the same university. As I read that, I jump back and say, like, why did he go there? It's not good enough to talk policy. I mean, you can't put policy on your T-shirt, can you? I mean, not too much. We all know it's an education, entertainment balance that you got to strike. But why you go there? And then why did she go there? In Jamil Hill's response, not only did she say that was a foolish thing to say, let's just sum it up that way, but you're saying it against a black woman. Interesting. There's two layers to this. What he said, which was wrong on its face, wrong all the way through. Not to just say, but to go there. But then the counter to it shouldn't be you saying that as a black man to a black woman. Because nobody should be saying that to anybody, especially when we're talking about American politics. Now, if you talking to your homegirl, you talking to somebody you're dating and you doing that, et cetera, okay, that's what they have in your life. That's your relationship. That's what your verdict is of them. But your verdict is of her, a politician, is that she's salt and pepper. So here's the problem I have with it. As I drink from my cup. The biggest problem is this. People always wonder where all the good politicians are, where all the great candidates. Why are we in a situation where we got Donald Trump and Kamala Harris? right? People who don't like them as candidates. Like, yo, we have a better group of population of people who can run. We have a greater potential than we have realized. Where are those Ivy Leaguers that know 7 languages and studied economics? Where are they? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Where are the people of the higher character, et cetera, instead of, as you say, salt and pepper, and then obviously what they say about Donald Trump. We're not done. Let's give some other people some credit, right? Let's see how far we're going to go down with this. Calling an accomplished woman of color, once again, the color part, a tramp, almost went there, when all she's done is work hard to rise from prosecutor to CA, AG, U.S. Senator, to VP, to presidential. She got it going on, all of them 2-letter acronyms, while campaigning for a guy who called football players animals and called to boycott the NFL for simply standing up against police brutality and openly calling for police immunity. It's next level crazy work. Got some policies in there. Respect that to the homie, Holly Robinson Pete. And please explain how a man with 6 baby mama calls anybody salt and pepper. Make it make sense. This is what Obama was talking about. I hope this ignites and infuriates all black men. Not all men, all black men. Peep game. As much as it infuriates my husband, brother, and black adult sons and all the black men I love. Okay. I will say it did infuriate me in the sense of, you ain't got to call her that, dog. I don't know, infuriate's not my word. That's her word, but I know what she's saying. But I was just like, you calling her that. If he would have did that to Hillary Clinton, I would have said the same thing. But I understand where she's trying to go. I just wouldn't have went that direction. And of course, none other than the homie. Now, I don't mean that the same as the other two. Former Pittsburgh Steelers are split on the presidential election. One side has Mean Joe Green. Jerome Bettis and the family of Franco Harris supported her. And the other has Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. Different class of folks for sure. I don't have to keep beating up this point, do I? We're not just going pro for one side. We're going anti the other side. No. Not good enough to just place your private vote. That is your right to vote. Something that nobody ever will know what you're going to do in terms of who you're voting for, unless you tell them. You literally can go in the voting booth, bop, bop, and make your impact felt, and then dip set. But the ego, you got to ride. You got to let the other side know how hard it is. So you got to pull the trigger on them. Instead of just raising your hand when it's time to say, I support this, you got to pull their hand down to say, you're a fool for supporting that. Don't think I'm telling the truth.
But before I get too deep in my speech, I want to say, I know the media is going to call me crazy, me and Trump crazy for having me speaking here, but I want to make this clear. We are not. They are.
The laugh.
You know Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, do you really know they want to put tampons in the boys' bathroom? Is that crazy? That's really insane, right? And by the way, tampon Tim Walz, he isn't a real football coach. He could never guard me. Guys, how is business? Business will be booming going against Tim Walz, tampon Tim Walz. It'd be really booming going against him.
Let's just say he ain't a comedian. His timing is a little off. He has some punchlines in there. But the point is, why you punching? Who you punching at? It's crazy. You're punching at people you have to coexist with. This country's going to be split on this. You know, it's going to be a close race no matter which way it goes, correct? And as my therapist once told me, you never want to make your partner feel like a loser, right? Why? In the attempt to win an argument, you will create a loser in that argument. I think everybody needs some therapy that's punching at the opponent instead of just promoting what they're for, who they're for. Oh, I wish I was done. Oh, this thing gonna get spicy. This is gonna get crazier. I can't even read this one. What did boss say? Let's go deeper. I go deeper. I don't really wanna feel. It's crazy. Oh, but you think it's all just one side, huh? You could, but you don't have to. Oh, I'm gonna balance this out. It's gonna get real up in here.
She's radical left, and Crazy Bernie is radical left. And this one, Kamala, is further left than them. So you have to tell Kamala Harris that you've had enough, that you just can't take it anymore. We can't stand you. You're a shit vice president. The worst. The worst vice president. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. You're fired. Get out of here. She's radical left. And Crazy Bernie.
Oh my, I can't even loop this. Don't loop this, bro. Don't loop this. Don't loop this. I'm sorry, I'm still a humanitarian. I could disagree with you respectfully. I could look at you and be like, boy, you dumb as hell. I love you. But I'm not going to think you're really dumb. I just disagree with you. But I'm not a Lone Ranger because I know a lot of y'all rock with me. I know a lot of y'all rock with me. And we can rock with others. But boy, look at the disrespect instead of just pretend.
I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings, but we got a witch running for president. That woman is the worst kind of sleaze you can ever think of. I was in California when it was going down. And I used to represent 40 years ago a whole chunk of pimps and hoes in Memphis. And I know a hoe when I see one. And when I see a hoe, I know she got a pimp. And I want to find out who the pimps are that we getting tricked out on the benefit of. Who are the pimps that this woman is working for? And I see some decent ladies out there. I've met a few of you.
Oh, yeah.
And I resent the fact that you got a hoe that's being your face. You see, tomorrow is yesterday today, so today was yesterday, and it'll be tomorrow tomorrow. That's why we have to understand today. The hell did you just say? Are you going to fake off about being a Negro? I met a daddy. Sat next to the man for 2.5 hours at the Governor General's table down in Jamaica. My ex-wife asked him what he was. He said he was Irish and he was Hindu. She said, you don't have anybody black in your family? He said, no.
Not to counter the points, because this is not this video. This video is to show you why both sides are beefing instead of just voting. Why the beef? Why the beef? Like, do you get swayed when someone educates you on something that's counter to what you believe? Or do you get swayed when they just beat up what you think? There's a big difference. One person enlightens you, right? Maybe fills in the gaps, maybe pivots you in terms of response. And somebody else just grabs you and just starts to knock you down, knock you out, try to beat you up and say what you're thinking is wrong. Not what they're thinking is right, just what you're thinking is wrong. It doesn't matter who it is. People who are likable, household names, brands, representing corporations, representing themselves, representing the community. Likable figures like the homie, once again, Snoop D.O. Double, the jizzle. Oh, no, he ain't. Is he?
All right, politics real quick. Now, we all hear, I apologize. Nah, I really don't apologize, man, because a lot of my fans get mad at me when I talk bad about him, but I think it's safe to say most people in our culture do not rock
you need
with
to
Donald
know
Trump.
that. You need to know that a lot of your fans is racist. Ain't no fucking way around. Don't even try to put no.
I don't even want to put anything around
I
it. Yeah.
do. I don't give a fuck. I tell him straight up, motherfucker. If you like that nigga, you motherfucking racist. Fuck you and fuck him. Now what?
All right.
Draw the line, nigga. He drew the lines.
Exactly.
He drew the motherfucking lines. Before him, there were no lines. Everybody was everybody. We respected everything. We didn't trip. But nigga, when you drew the line, nigga, start pointing motherfuckers out and saying, nigga, fuck y'all then, nigga.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You and them.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking
Kanye
about
too,
Donald Trump.
nigga. Don't forget about him too. Fuck you too.
What? What just happened? Y'all get the point? Yeah. I'm fans of a lot. I think everybody here in some respect, right? And these are people I respect. That's why I got their stuff on the timeline. And I'm like, yo, are y'all okay? Obviously not. I can't even read this one. wanted to lead them, but he's dead. They wanted to lead them, but he's committing. So they found, just as stupid as them, the leader of the, that's what they are. I'm trying to learn what you're supposed to say and not say, because I say it all. Because I rock with all. I swear, my homies that vote the other side are going to be my homies. I just wish it wasn't as crazy as it is right now. So now, let's get a little more mainstream. How you get more mainstream than Ryan Clark, you would say, right? He's on everything right now. Let's see this. Well, you can.
Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Oh, let's get this going.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost. Well, the election is just 16 days away, and the candidates are striking very different tones trying to get out the vote. For example, here's Kamala Harris.
Your vote is your voice, and your voice is your power.
Nice. And here's Trump.
Get that fat pig off the couch. Tell him to go and vote for Trump. He's going to save our country.
Also nice. Direct. Subtle differences you'll notice in their styles. You know, like here's Kamala's message to women.
And when Congress passes a bill to restore reproductive freedom, I will proudly sign it into law.
Okay. And here's Trump's closing message to women.
So amazed that Harvey Weinstein got schlonged. He got hit as hard as he can get hit.
So in that story, he thinks Harvey Weinstein's the one who got schlonged. By the way, I never need to hear anyone ever say schlonged again. But then this week, Trump did strike a positive tone when he stopped questions at a town hall to just dance for 40 minutes. Please enjoy these somehow 100% real clips.
This is a man's world.
All right. Enough. Two things there, though. Watch it. Some slicks out there, some tricks out there. One, as deadpanning those clips between Harris and Trump, what they were also setting as an overall overarching tone was support for Harris and not for Trump. Why? On the same topic, they grab one that makes her look good, and they make him look bad. So you can watch that and say, oh, the hosts are just doing their job. They're just doing it. But there's a deeper intention that came from that. Yeah. As you can even see when you read the headline, you realize, oh, Trump-Harris comparison on Weekend Update couldn't make voters' choice any more clear. So sometimes it's overt. They just hitting you. Wow, you stupid for thinking that. And sometimes it's the Jedi mind trick. Oh, I'm just showing you what they both are about. But I'm only showing you this player's lowlights and this player's highlights. It's a game to be played, y'all. And you're the prey. Y'all know where that's from, right? Oh, y'all know? Don't act like that. All right, we're not done. This is going to be fun. Trust me. Let's get into this. Oh, God. Who am I? This point.
Trump's opponent, Kamala Harris, sat down for an interview on Fox News with someone for her, and it got a little testy. Which exchange prompted this gesture from Brett Baer?
It's when she spoke.
Senator Klobuchar.
I think he was reaching for a high five. He's just a well-meaning guy enjoying himself.
I am going to do this all over again. I promise we're going to have some fun on here. I guarantee you, because it ain't good enough to just get your vote. Got to take away somebody else's. It feels that way, right?
Trump's opponent, Kamala Harris, sat down for an interview on Fox News with someone who was definitely not voting for her, and it got a little testy. Which exchange prompted this gesture from Brett Baer?
It's when she spoke?
Hold
I
up.
think he was reaching for a high five. He's just a well-meaning guy enjoying himself with his friend, Kamala Harris.
Now, you see that face right there? I always tell my wife, that's someone who has clients. Like this face. The perma smile. My wife does that sometimes. The clients. That means they're just making themselves laugh. They just, oh shucks, I wrote this yesterday and watch when it lands. Oh, shucks. She got clients right now. They are going in the nicest of way.
Well, there was the famous thing where he played the wrong clip of Trump saying something horrible, and then she said, with all due respect, and then he was like, I don't respect. Is that right?
Wait, so anytime she spoke, the hand went up?
Yeah.
Just, Amber, say something about, just show me.
So Amber, oh, that is effective. Oh.
Let's just Roy, just take over the show. What you need all of them people for? What they doing? What's the added value right there? Okay. I love Roy. That's the homie. I'm telling you, all these people are my homies. Like, I like them all. All right, we're not done. Let's get through this. Let's speak. What the hell? I'm going to serve 2 terms. One in a federal prison, one in a New York State prison. Okay. All right. Let's get, we got any more? Yeah, look at this. Donald Trump won't condemn conspiracy nuts and racists because he knows who his supporters are. Which are you? So it seems like if you are to vote for ding, 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 Donald Trump, what's wrong with you? Huh? You with the lower class, the conspiracists out there, the racists out there, people who have no heart, no character, no compassion, no empathy. And if you're voting for Harris, oh, what's wrong with you? You voting for that salt and pepper? She ain't even representing who she's supposed to be. She ain't who she says she is. Oh, man, she ain't got no lights upstairs. Dumb as hell. Don't you just want to vote? Don't y'all just want to go back to those days of just quietly, silently, hey, and still be my homie? Because here's the biggest problem. Once you're done with this game, this contest, this beef, y'all still got to live there, which is called our country. Our country. We all got to coexist. And there's no protection from that. November 5th is going to come. It's going to go. November 6th, how you going to be riding? Remember, don't try to always win. Just purely win, because you're going to be partners with a loser, and they ain't going to like it. So vote, enjoy. If that's your method, I ain't mad at you because it's not affecting me, but I know there's a lot of impressionable people out there, and it's unnecessary, this discourse. It's the greatest civil war we have every 4 years. It's who you're voting for. But make sure you vote, because it's worth it. We all know that. All right, y'all. So make sure, this is crazy, right? Make sure you guys go out there and vote. Let me know. Beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you think. How crazy is it? Who you voting for? I hope, watch the comment section. Look just like these videos I just did, which is insane, but hopefully we don't get there. Make sure you log on to projecttransition.org. Become a gym member. I will give you a signed autograph book so you can help us educate and empower more of those kids you see right there. Like who? Barry Rudin, who made a one-time $1,000 donation supporting Project Transition, who leaves a note because he's a smart guy, and he says, congrats on all the good work you do. Much love to you guys, man. We're going to go out there and help these kids. So hopefully when they are of age to vote, they don't act like the adults that they're witnessing right now. Damn, ain't that sad? We're supposed to be the examples, and this is how the game goes. Love for you guys. Have a good week. Get that your boy. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, founder of Project Transition and proud gym member. I'm excited to share with you an opportunity that will support our kids on their mission to making their dreams a reality. At Project Transition, we believe that real change comes from consistent action and support. That's why we invite you to join our powerful gym membership program that is making a difference every single day. As a gym partner, by giving every month, you'll fuel our mission by providing monthly support that turns into real empowerment and education for underserved youth. Your commitment reduces school dropouts, nurtures communities, and funds impactful programs like the Rising Stars Academy that we share. Together, we can turn potential into prosperity. Join the group of community champions driving change. Your contributions will help aid success by providing essential educational resources, building critical life skills, and fostering community strength. There's no better feeling than knowing your support will ignite hope, foster dreams, and empower the next generation. Join us today and be a part of transformative change. Help our youth become greater than their greatest excuse. Become a gym partner. Thank you.